I'm going to talk to you a little bit about design right now. The designs I've shown you so far, I have placed on it was actually a tag, a cardstock tag that I bought from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you some designs. This is just a very cheap, flimsy, probably not good enough really for this project, but it's good enough for to write this minute. It's just barely thicker than a piece of paper, but I'm going to show you some things. I've been drawing the designs with yellow because I always draw my designs in yellow. But when I did those videos I've shown you so far 2 years ago. When I looked at the videos yesterday and today, I realized that you can't really see the marks I'm making. So I want to explain to you the kinds of marks I make with black, and understand I never use black to draw my design. I always draw them in yellow, and there's a reason for that. I color the way I watercolor, from light to dark. Black is the last color out there. I gradually get darker, and as I finish, I try to plan ahead so that I will know which color comes next. That's those colors in order. This is the lightest, next lightest, next lightest, next lightest, and it starts getting darker with the purples, the greens, and the blues and the grays. Gray is just a light blue in most cases, but it can also be a brown. But in this case, this is a type of blue, and which is darker. That blue is dark, seems darker than that gray. As it gets, the purple seems darker than blue. Green seems lighter. Green has yellow in it. So it's going to be lighter than any of those colors. But I want to show you what I'm doing. When I take first of all, one thing I want you to get used to doing is putting a piece of paper or something underneath where you work, so that you will have a place for your design to run off the page. Excuse me, I'm making things shattery and shimmery. Okay, now back. I've got to get real lined here. You know, I need someone doing my. You'd think if I could find somebody that would love to do this, but no, that's not the way it works. But anyway, okay, that seems to be in gear a little bit. If Mr. Foot wasn't out here. Okay, can you see that? Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. That's underneath. Here's my card. And just pretend that this is a piece of cards, a cardstock tag. This is just a pretend. Okay, I always say when I start a design that I sweep with a line from one side of the page to the other. Make bold, sweeping lines, one side of the page to the other. Then in fact, that looks like a nose. Eye, nose, hair. And what you have there is a design for a face. In fact, I have some sweaters with faces just about like that hair. Okay, let's define what a design is. A design is a simplification. If this were a man, let's say this is Adam. Well, Adam didn't look like that. No man looks exactly like that. This is a simplification of a man's face done so that we can understand that it's a man, but with a lot of the detail cut out. I was looking at, okay, that's one simple design, although I don't really, at this point, want you to draw men or whatever. I want you just to make designs. But I looked today at these cards. I don't know whether you know or even care, but I wrote the picture book, The Donkey Song. And when I went out on book tour, I took these these bookmarks with me for the kids to color. And that's any image. Today is the fourth day of our Advent, and I'm celebrating the stars and the sunshine and the lights in the sky. Anytime you see any light in the sky drawn, it's going to be an image. It's going to be a design, because what is a star? A star is a ball of burning rock. It's all it is. It's somewhere along the way, someone decided to start adding these pointing edges to make it seem like it's flashing light. But it's really not this shape at all. This is the design. A sun is the same way. A sun is just a star. Sun is not Mr. Sun. Sun, it's not this. It's not this. And neither is a star. This is what we have, a design. This is a design. And it's been done so many times, and this is not a very good one, but it's been done so many times that it's become like the alphabet. We know that this represents A. That's a design, really. And we have interpreted it to mean A. If we add a P, we have app. We put P before that, we have pap. So those are really just designs. A lot of polka dots are used in design work. You see the polka dots inside that J? And this picture of Jesus, that's not really what Jesus looked like. And that's not what the hay looked like. Again, those are designs created to give you the impression of baby Jesus and the impression that he's resting in the hay. That's a design. Okay, let's get away from Mr. Adam, and let's draw just a design. A lot of times I say, go across the page in some way. I'm going to try to stay away from that face, although I do keep seeing it. And then when you've made a shape, look at that shape and put something like parallel within that line. One line causes you to react and make another. And that's how a design is born. This place, I'm drawing upside down, but I can see it upside down too. That place called for another thing. And this called for another. All right. Now look at it. That's the secret to design. You squint your eyes and look at it, and you'll be able to see where you need another mark or another shape. Same thing's true when you start putting color in it. You'll know where you need another shape. You'll know where you need another color. And what this design does is it makes your eye effectively move across the page. So what I have done with this black marker is I have drawn your eye throughout the page. That is called composition. A visual design uses the tool of composition to draw your eye across the page and to suggest something. Hopefully it has balance. Sometimes I do these things upside down. So sometimes when I get them upside up, I think, oh my gosh, that wasn't so great. But that's what a design is. So I just want to explain that to you.